Michael for Liverpool so far, Calvin Ramsey, Darwin Núñez and Fabio Carvalho as well, I should say. But new contracts have also been given to some key players that are already in the side.
Yeah, and you know what? Keeping players can be just as big as new signings. You know, if you look at Chelsea, for example, they're still kind of playing catch-up with the other top sides when they've lost the likes of Christensen and Rudiger. What a loss he is as well. But yeah, Salah, Gomez, Milner and Diogo Jota. Jota we mentioned in. I mean, you talk about out of the blue. That was a bit of an out of the blue signing looking back, wasn't it? And what a success he's been. As Jurgen Klopp said today, he had that smile on his face when mentioned Diogo Jota's contract extension. Top. And he's not even reached his full top potential yet. So very exciting for Liverpool. Obviously, it was a bit of a worry, wasn't it, earlier in the summer when Mane left. Salah, was there talk about will he stay or will he go? Then all of a sudden, that big announcement, huge news for Liverpool that was. So yeah, keeping players can be just as important as incomings.
And that announcement that Mo Salah had signed a new contract with Liverpool, that came to Liverpool fans and they were very happy about that one because he's been incredible for them over the last few years. But that front three now, it's refreshed, Harriet.
Yeah, definitely. If you look back a few seasons ago, you always knew it was going to be Mane, Salah, Firmino, and that was the sort of prolific front three, and they did incredible things for Liverpool. Mane leaving was the first sign that things were going to change, and they needed to change. Klopp is so good at reacting to situations and reacting to the hand that he's given, and bringing in Núñez is such a clever signing. And like you mentioned, it is a refreshed new era for that Liverpool attack, and it's going to be so interesting to see, in particular for me, how Salah and Núñez link up, because I think once those two get their connection right and communication right, they're going to be prolific.
I've said it on this show so many times, and I'm almost bored because I sound like a broken record, but Sir Alex Ferguson was the master of rejuvenating and rebuilding a side while still winning things with his current side. And this is kind of like the first real test that Jurgen Klopp's going down that same avenue of refreshing
losing
things.
One of the key players.
Losing a key player,
yeah.
dealing with it. They brought in new players. Can they gel them and bed them in as quickly? And can Núñez and Diaz have the same impact that Mane had? And I think we're probably going to see the answer to that being yes, very quickly in the early stages of this season. But that's the great thing about this, is you don't get the feeling like, oh, we've lost someone, you know, what we're going to do? They've already solved the problem.
You mentioned Diaz, though. He was meant to be a summer signing, and
Correct.
we got him in January because of Tottenham going in for him. But he has hit the ground running. You could not tell that was his first half a season for Liverpool. He's been excellent, and now he's a guaranteed starter. So the change of the guard was already happening back in January.
Yeah.